All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Here it is, folks, the ultimate product for your MacBook or Windows if you have Windows with Thunderbolt 5. But I have several MacBooks, but I do have the MacBook Pro, the 26 model of the MacBook Pro, and I have a Thunderbolt 5 monitor as well. So I'm going to see how this combination works with my setup here on my desk. And I recently ditched the Mac Mini in favor of the Neo and the MacBook Pro, and it's been working out great for me. The MacBook Pro has become my main machine here, and I absolutely love it. So I have broken the seal on this already, just to kind of get all that plastic and stuff out of the way. But look at the contents of the box here. Look at what this thing can do. Whoa, that is going to be nice. You got a built-in fan for efficient heat. This is the docking station that you're going to need at your disposal, especially if you're using a MacBook only, because I have Ethernet in my office, but with the MacBook, there's no Ethernet port. So this is why I linked up with WAVLINK, and they sent this out to me for review, and I appreciate them doing so. So let's get into this docking station here. Lots of ports on here. Whoa, check that out. Wow, let's get it. Here it is right here. Again, I did break the seal on this, but first, before we get into the contents of the box, take a look at the product itself. The product itself isn't very heavy. Now, it might be kind of confusing when you get this in the mail. You're going to think, whoa, this thing is heavy. It's not heavy. It's the power brick that's in there that's making it really heavy. But this is what it looks like, a nice metal frame on it. You've got ventilation on both sides. Really nice, and ventilation all around. This is going to be ventilation for the heat to escape. It's got a built-in fan as well. On the front here, you've got a headphone jack, 2 ports here for micro SD card slot and a standard SD card slot 4.0, 2 10 gigabit ports here for USB. Incredible. Here's your Thunderbolt with 140 watts max, and there's a 30 watt PD. So if you want to plug in like a phone or something, just anything else. And you got your power button, LED indicator. And then on here, now, my monitor is a 6K Thunderbolt 5 monitor, so I don't plug in my MacBook to like a charger. The monitor charges it. So I'm going to see how this combination works. I'm wondering if I could run the monitor into here and then the MacBook, because I right now have the MacBook going directly to the monitor via Type-C, Thunderbolt 5. And so I'm wondering if I could just swap the two, and I'm pretty sure I probably can. And on the back here, you've got your locking mechanism. You got 2 more Thunderbolts. And you got 2 more 10 gigabit USBs. This is going to be great. And the most important one for me is to test out that Ethernet. I need to make sure I can use my Ethernet in my office now. So I will be disconnecting the Wi-Fi and going forward if that definitely works. And it should work. It's going to go directly into the Mac. So, and then there's your DC 20 volts. So let's put this aside for now. Let's get back into the contents of the box. Again, when you get this in the mail, don't think that the product is heavy itself. It's going to feel like, because the box is fairly heavy. It's fairly heavy. So for Windows, looks like you might have to download some drivers. Yeah, this is going to be for Windows, but Mac, it should just be plug and play. You've got a start guide there, a quick start guide. It shows you how to set up everything. So it's going to be pretty cool. But this should be just plug and play for most computers. Big instructions there. We'll put that aside for now. And then we can get in here and get out the big power cord cable, because I know that's, yeah, the power cable is what's giving it that weight in the box. All right. Yeah, this is a big power, because it's 140 watts max charging. You've got to have, it's the same as like my monitor is even, bigger than this. It's like 4 times the size of that. So, because it has that 6K monitor. You look like you got some tools here. Yeah, you got a screwdriver and just some extra tools here. You might need to, like a little tool kit. Okay. Got a little tool kit. All right. That's pretty cool. All right, so you got a flathead and you got the tool here for the locking mechanism. So let's put that aside. And then you've got a Thunderbolt 5 cable. You're going to need a Thunderbolt 5 cable for this. And this is definitely going to be a Thunderbolt 5. It'll say 5 on there. That sounds strange, but a Thunderbolt 5 cables are labeled Thunderbolt 5 now. So let's get this plugged up here. And I'll let you know if I'll test the Ethernet. I'll show that to you because this is definitely one that I've been waiting on, just to kind of take my office to the next level as far as my desk setup. Because remember, I left the Mac Mini behind. I wanted more of a portable feel, but this is the just in case I wanted to. So here is the big charging brick here. You can see there. You can pause that and look at it if you need to. Let's get this aside here. Now let's get this all set up. I'm gonna get the Ethernet plugged in, really test everything out, see if it's working, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, so here is what you'll get when you first plug it up. Now I have disconnected Wi-Fi, so we're gonna go ahead and allow the accessory. It powered on as soon as I plugged it up. And now I'm gonna go ahead and test out the Ethernet, see if the Ethernet is working. And I also check out some SD cards. We're just gonna test it out and see if it actually works. All right, guys, I already started to run some tests here, but we're going to do it again, real time for you. Yeah, the Ethernet is definitely working. And this is something that I really needed, really wanted to have back, to be able to plug in Ethernet in my office. Wi-Fi is cool and everything, but I wasn't always getting anywhere close to 1 gig down. I would get even slower 1 gig up. I typically have a private relay turned on, so that also slows down your connection a little bit. But I did turn it off for this one. You may still see private relay, but it's turned off. The website just isn't updating yet, but I've tested this on different sites, and pretty much I'm getting 1 gig down and almost 1 gig up on all the sites. So yeah, the internet speeds are definitely there. And let's move on to the SD card. All right, guys, so off site here, you can see here, I'm just going to pop open SD card, and yeah, everything is working perfectly fine. No problems with the SD card slots. Everything is working great on here, man. So that is definitely a huge plus for me. Okay, so closing out here, you can see I still have an SD card plugged in. Make sure you eject these from your computer before you just go ahead and yank it out, or you'll just get that error message. But this is where I'll probably leave it for now. It works perfectly fine just right here. It's off. I have a very big desk. So here's the MacBook over here, and then here is the 6K monitor I told you guys I had right here. So I decided to just leave it the way it is, running the 6K monitor into this port here. As you can see, it is a 5 on there as well, because this is a Thunderbolt 5 monitor. And then here is the Thunderbolt 5 cable that runs from this one into this side of the port here. So I really won't need to use the MacBook's ports anymore because I in fact have this machine right here. Is going to be more than enough. And I really this is something that's beneficial if you want to upgrade your office. And also one thing I want to add, this is a very sleek and minimal device. Like, it's not very big at all. So I can actually put this in a backpack, or if I'm traveling, just whatever the case may be. This is going to be very beneficial for me. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Wow, this is a must here. I got a link in the description. Be sure to grab yours.